And I had no idea it was going to end like that. Right, so it's Memories with Mancini now, as you can tell, because I'm playing him. Right, and it's 1995. And what happened then? Well, I'll tell you. Austria, Finland and Sweden act to join the European Union. And the Psychic Will newspaper is resurrected after being out of circulation since 1951. Valerie completes 438 days in space aboard the Mir space station, breaking the duration record. A rocket launch from the Space Exploration Centre in Norway is briefly interrupted by the Russians. Is briefly interpreted by the Russians as an incoming attack. Wow. Guitarist Richie Edwards of the Manic Street Preachers goes missing from his hotel room in Bayswater, London, on the eve of the US tour, and his car is found 2 weeks later at the Seven Views services. Well, we all know what happened to him. A United Nations tribunal charges 21 Bosnian Serb commanders with genocide and crimes against humanity. Steve Fawcett lands in Canada, becoming the first person to cross the Pacific Ocean in a balloon. Up and away. Nick Leeson loses 1.4 billion speculating on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, and Barings Bank collapses and is later arrested. Mississippi ratifies the 13th Amendment, becoming the last state to abolish slavery. A religious cult releases sarin gas on 5 subway trains in Tokyo. And the first time in 26 years, no British soldiers patrol the streets of Belfast. Yay! The US House of Representatives votes to cut tax for individuals and corporations. Jacques Chirac is elected President of France. Finland wins the Ice Hockey World Championship. More than 17 countries agree to extend the nuclear non-proliferation treaty. And without what's happened, I wrote this that long ago that the ink's come off. Anyway, but something happened with 17 countries, and it was about having nuclear weapons and having them. Anyway, what happened then? Canada rules that discrimination on sexual orientation is prohibited, and actor Christopher Reeves is paralysed from the neck down after a riding accident. It's gone, your bet's gone, I'm not having that, come back, Jug. Right, where am I now? The biggest hurricane season in 26 years begins in 62. Dyslexia rules, KO. South Africa abolishes corporal punishment, and they also win the Rugby World Cup. John Major wins his battle to remain leader of the Conservative Party, and hundreds mark the 50th anniversary of the dropping of the atomic bomb. The DVD, a computer storage media format, is announced, and eBay is founded. O.J. Simpson is found not guilty of a double murder. An astronaut of the and then is that announcement? An announcement of the discovery of flipping it. Discovery of the 51 Pegasus B is confirmed, and the first extra solar planet orbiting the an ordinary main sequence star. Flipping God knows, terrible. My writing's shocking. Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee marries Baywatch actress Pamela Anderson. R.E.M. drummer Bill Barry left the stage with a brain aneurysm and has surgery 2 days later in Switzerland. Michael Jackson releases History, and 22 million copies are sold worldwide. Oasis release What's the Story, Morning Glory, and it becomes the 3rd best-selling album in the UK. Biggest hit singles: Gangster's Paradise, Back for Good, You're Not Alone. Exhale. Shoop Shoop. Whitney. Yeah, I think Whitney Houston. Take a Bow. You Gotta Know. And French woman Jeanne Clement reaches the age of 120 and 138 days, making her the oldest woman ever recorded. Wow. And a total solar eclipse is visible from Iran, India, Thailand and Southeast Asia. And NASA loses contact with the Pioneer 2 probe. Rose West is sentenced to life imprisonment with the recommendation that she never ever gets out. The first full-length computer animated feature film, Toy Story. Oh, it's gone again, I don't believe it. Come back, Chuck. And what else? Yeah. NASA's Galileo probe enters Jupiter's atmosphere, and the lowest ever recorded temperature of minus 27.2 is recorded in Scotland. And sudden oak death, tree disease, is observed in California. Films that year: Die Hard with a Vengeance, Toy Story, Apollo 13, Pocahontas, Casper, Batman Forever, Jumanji. I love that film. And debuts that year on telly was Pride and Prejudice, Can't Cook, Won't Cook, Father Ted, Hollyoaks, Kavanagh QC, Dangerfield, and they think it's all over. And births, no one, I couldn't find anybody that got born that year that was famous. And deaths was Fred West. He was kind enough to hang himself. Larry Grayson, he really did shut that door. Peter Cook, goodbye. Fred Perry, Donald Pleasance, Doug McClure, James Herriot, Ronald Cray, Kenny Everett, I love Kenny Everett, in the best possible taste, Lana Turner, Alex Douglas Home, Kingsley Amos, Paul Eddington, Jimmy Jewell and Dean Martin. And the average house price is £68,138, and a gallon of petrol, wow, was £2.70. £2 flipping 70. Oh my lordy, that's a joke, that, isn't it? 1975, top tune, get it.
Up to be somebody that just loves to learn, and another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves the both of them, you see it's in the blood. Both kids are good to mom. Blood's thicker than the mud. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. What a bad. Still checking each other out. Hey, nobody wants to blow. Nobody wants to be left out. You can't leave cause your heart is there, but you can't stay cause you've been somewhere else. You can't cry cause you look broke down, but you're crying anyway cause you're all broke down. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Oh, yeah, a family affair.
Thank you.
Oh, who are the people in the neighborhood? In your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
Ed Bangor first came to notice on the UK punk scene in 1976 and quickly formed Manchester's best punk band, Ed Bangor and the Nosebleeds. In 1977, they released a single, Ain't Been to No Music School, on hometown label Rabid Records, under the moniker of the Nosebleeds. The band gave a start to one Stephen Morrissey of the Smiths, Billy Duffy of the Cult, guitarist Vinnie Riley of the Jurita Column, and drummer Tommy Tobin of Primal Scream. Ed went solo as Ed Bangor in 1978, releasing a soccer song, Kinnell Tommy, to rave reviews on EMI Records. A radio ban and factory strike at the pressing plant stopped its chances of topping the charts and is now a top collector's item of the era. 1979 saw Ed join fellow punks Slot and the Dogs for 2 singles and an album, Bite Back, before returning to Ed Bangor and releasing I Just Had My Car Nicked in 1981, known for his crazy stage shows and theatrics. In 1982, Ed entered the strange world of cabaret, and various acts included visual comedy and stand-up, which continued for several years. Ed won one of the first alternative comedy competitions in the early 90s, performing alongside Steve Coogan, Caroline Aherne and John Thompson, all under the name of Eddie Basketball. Ed was quickly signed up to Clay Records, releasing an album, Sound of the Basketball, a collection of revamped old songs and comic moments. Another single to follow, Fancy It Tonight or What, led to an appearance on Channel 4, and the chance to team up with TV comic Mark Lamar. A brain hemorrhage forced Ed to take a break for 3 years, after which he returned to the cabaret circuit with a crooning-style Sinatra show, which eased Ed back into live performances. Ed also appeared on Carlton TV Warehouse, which led to a contract with a major hotel chain around the country. At this time, Ed could also be spotted in folk clubs with his acoustic acts. He later took on frontman duties with reformed Ed Bangor and the Nosebleeds and local rockers Diamond Dogs in 2000. Next came outrageous show band Pleasure Dome, who performed around the British clubland and holiday circuit, leading to a series of headline shows at Butlins, performing regularly in front of 3,000 people. Ed formed Ed Wiener's Party, a drag-fronted show band that still performs to this day. Back under the name of Ed Bangor, he released an album called Bingo Town last year.
Hi, I'm Kane Stansfield, and you're listening to the Unedited Audio Experience with Sandra Shufflebottom. Enjoy.
I bring joy and I can take through those days when people seem to get to you. I bring joy and I come here to you. I bring life and I can take you where you can see and feel and breathe and touch the air. I bring life and I can take you there. The feelings inside that we keep out of sight and out of reach brings us to the things we seek. Take your time.